We all look at the horizon and we feel danger coming. This is instant. But we barely look down or expect the deadly force of nature to come from the ground beneath their feet. We are taught to think of the ground as solid and is safe. That may be one small reason that even though everyone in Nepal had heard the earthquake was coming, but still no one was prepared.
It's big problems. Every house is gone, so very difficult. Oh, yeah, all is broken, yeah. All is broken. Well, some is cracked, some is down. All is
See over there? Shit.
Oh, shit. Mary Helen!
I think she ran up.
since once the earthquake hits, nobody can tell how much powerful it can hit with. You can also see these walls quite shattered, and those houses, people are quite suffering here a lot. So we hope to help them. Today the landslide has occurred because of the recent raining. It's rainy season right now and it's quite hard, and it's obviously after the earthquake has affected, it's quite obvious that a landslide is to be occurred. So we're moving forward from Lomzo. Once more we have come to a site which has been affected, and people are rebuilding it from the scratch, and I don't know when this gets completed. So as of now they seem to have been living in a temporary house. So you can see most of the effect, and you can also see those temporary houses that they've been living on. It's quite hard for them to settle in such place with such temporary houses. And you can also see those small houses and tents they have been settling in. Right now we reached Kusumchanga, and in Kusumchanga also you can see the houses have quite been not in a good place. Far away the destination that we have to reach. I think we'll be reaching by tomorrow only, or maybe possible we'll try to come back and reach by today. Let's see how far we can travel. Now I'm recording of some of the clips of how we have got here from down there. I'm always shouting that it's too dangerous and it's too good. Video here, but I'm still taking my chances and taking it. There's still day 2 going on, and we have finally managed to reach to the pool, and we're totally exhausted. I think we'll rest for a while, and then we will cross this bridge, and I don't know which village is gonna come next. यो पछि कुन गाउँ हो? हजुर? Fedi. So after crossing the bridge, we'll be reaching to Fedi, and now we have taken rest for a while, and we thought of crossing the bridge. And before we cross the bridge, we thought of thanking to God for the safe journey till here, and so giving a kind of thanking gift, which is called Sada. And even if I have so we now reached to Thame in day 2, and we can see that KBC office, this is called Khummu Bijli Company. Everything has been damaged, nothing has been left. You can see there is a big hole here, and people are still searching for it to recover it. Now as we pass by Thame, we can see many of the houses been affected very severely by earthquake, and there are many victims. You can see they have tents right there. They are living right now in tents. It's quite high time that we help them right now, because it's rainy season, and during rainy season it's even hard to stay in tents. You can see all So as of now, it's not sure whether the earthquake is gonna come or it's gonna stop. People are still afraid. They're still staying in tents. They even scared to enter inside their own house. So they have got tents and all. As of for now, but I don't think so. This tent could last long, and they could survive more in this tent. You could see this. Some cracks can be seen here as well. It's not safe as of for now to stay inside. So everything is locked, as you can see. They have locked the doors. Every doors have been locked. Let's
This is my house. So this year earthquake makes very bad problem for us in Kumbh Valley. So I was very happy to, first of all, I was very happy to thank all of donors from European people. So European people did really great job for us. We never forget in our life. So also we are very lucky. So yeah, until now nearly rainy season is coming soon. So we have to spend without roof, and also during season is problem of the plane. So in Sonam, Dawa, and the Brahma, she came to divide money to Kumbh Valley. So very lucky. So thank you very much. And now we'll slowly by step. So direct we can't. It's not possible. And this is not possible. So maybe 3 years, 4 years will take. It's very hard to build a house in Kumbh Valley. It's really expensive place in here. So anyway, it was step by step. Thank you very much for your help. I would like to thank you again to donor all of
So as you can see, just now we took an interview from a person whose house was severely damaged by earthquake, and as you can see from here itself, and there are many rocks coming as well as landslides also occurring because of the rainy seasons right now, and winter is coming soon, and we don't know how long they can last in this house, so it's really hard for them as well to adjust. And we are thankful to all our helpers and all our sponsors, the SOS Thame, and support for the sport as well as OS2. And we hope we could make more donations, and we could collect more donations from all the people around the world and help people such as them, so they could rebuild their house easily and quickly. They can recover from earthquake, which has been affecting their lifetime, and even the tourist activities is a little slow for them, and the income is also less because of that, and so they don't have much of money, resources and equipments to build their houses. So we hope more of the people will help, and more donations will come in the coming years. We have reached to Thame, and as you can see, most of the houses has been already been really badly affected here, and people have started to stay in tents. Aids have come, but I don't think so these tents would last long, and it would be a good idea for them to stay inside, because as you can see, as I'm taking pictures and I'm taking video of it, it's raining and it's really hard to even to build houses, and people are still having a hard time to recover from this. And as you can see, there in the houses and all, and they have stopped their work, everything. Even the rain is a big issue here, because you don't know when the landslide might occur, when those rocks might slide down, and if it does happen, then it's really hard, and I don't think so tent can protect them from such huge risk and all. And you can see people are living in such a bad conditions, and they don't have any other place to go, and they are trying to settle somehow, and they are trying to manage it. You can see all the houses out there. And it's too foggy, and it's cold as well here, and it's really hard to work, I guess, for the people who can build the houses. Only some people have started building the houses, but most of them have not even started to buy the things that they require, because they don't have that much of monetary funds received yet. I think they might have received tents and all, but I don't think so those tents can last long, and I believe that it would not be a good idea to stay in tents for more long, because you can see it's raining and raining all the time, and when it rains, even the tent and as well as the breeze even the breeze and the wind that comes at this high altitude in Thame, it's really hard to recover or to stay in the tent itself. As you can see back here, even the people from the country of different places have helped, but I thank for them for whatever they have gifted and whatever aids they could provide. But as you know, this is most of the more rural areas than it is more unknown area. It is more rural area, and you can also know that it's really hard to get the resources out here. So I believe people have to come and help them in any kind of ways, in any ways they can, because it's not only an issue about building the houses, but it's also about their own survival. And you can see it's now turned foggy, and it's really cold. They don't even, I don't think so they have a proper blanket and proper utensils to cook food and all, and it's really hard. So looking at this situation, I find quite bad, and it's high time that people from all the country and everywhere should try to cooperate and try to collect funds and help them. We have collected some funds from SOS Thame and OSPO, thanks to our sponsor and the World for Sport, and they have sponsored us, and the individual sponsor Gary and Dadiki Sherpa. We have collected the funds, but I don't think so those funds would be enough. As you can see, everything, not only their houses, but everything inside their houses has been torn apart, and they are not able to recover any utensils or any kinds of clothes that they require. You can see the doors and everything's just like that. So I believe more and more funds should be collected and recovered in order to get to them and help them. So as of now, we have collected the funds for them, but the money that we gave, I don't think so is sufficient enough for them. I hope, and I request everyone out there who's watching this video to please help the people of my village, Thame, and especially the district, Solukhumbu district, and because it's a beautiful place, and many friendly people, you can find many friendly people out here, which is hard to find, and people are really good there and have a good spirit, and I think that's why they are surviving till now, even in this cold, rainy weather. And I hope, looking at their friendly nature and looking at their situation right now, and I hope the people from all the country would help, and all the organization would help us and help us in collecting money and funds so that we could provide them. And we are again thankful to the sponsor of OS2O and Thame SOS and the World for Sport, and the individual sponsor Dadiki Sherpa and Gary, who has helped us a lot. They are trying to recover whatever they can from the ground, because they don't have any kind of money to buy those stuff, so they're trying to recover from it. And they're working really hard for it, and even to buy the utensils and equipment, it's really hard here. You can see the old people here, when they are starting to build on their own, but since they don't have money to give to other people, call the carpenter or anyone to make their houses. And I don't think so it could last long, because I hope the monetary funds will reach to them as fast as possible, so that they can buy all those equipments and resources. You can see they are building the stone houses again. I don't think so it will gonna last long again if again another earthquake strikes, and but they are not so sure about it, and they have no educations, and they don't know how to save themselves from such strikes and natural disasters. He's working on his own, and he's trying to build his own house, and he has no money, and this poor guy, he can't listen carefully, and he can't listen properly, sorry, and it's really hard. Every stones, every marbles, he's doing it on his own. It's really sad to see this. His house has been turned into dust, and nothing has left, only stones. Really sad to see this all. Please, I plead and request to every people around the world, after looking at this video, please help the people out here and help us help them in any matter, in any ways we can. I think right now what they require is the monetary funds more than the clothes and any kind of things, because as you can see, they don't have even money to get a window or a proper house, or to they don't have even money to buy cements and all those stuff that require the gravels as well. They are making on their own, so it's really hard, and it's high time people should look at this and help, because if you don't help right now, and then there is one thing. So I believe, I hope everyone will come together and help people here. We have a scene of people trying to recover, even if it's raining, and even it's raining really hard. They're trying to recover all the stuff that they can, because they believe that if it rains heavily more, then all the stuff will be no more of use. Please do help everyone. Now we have reached the camping site. inside the monastery, so all of them have migrated down here. But tourists is out here as well, I feel, because the wind is filled with a very high velocity, and it's really cold out here, and to get here itself it takes a lot of time, as you can see. Really cold out here. There's nothing. Before we reach to Thame, and as you can see, more effect has been occurred in Thame than any other places. You could see people are starting to recover, but they're still trying to manage somehow, and they have started to building the houses, but the resources have not yet arrived, and they don't have much of funds, or they don't have many resources, and we thought like the money that we got for all of them would be enough, but it doesn't seem to be enough, and we think and we hope we collect more, and we come back and help them, because seeing from what so as you can see, all of the workers have started working, but it's really foggy. The weather is really foggy. It's even hard to walk in this kind of weather, and people are staying inside the tents, and even it's hard for them to stay inside the tents because there's nothing inside even the tent. As you can see, all of the household belongings and all the bed sheet that they had were taken away along with the destruction of their houses. And this is Thame school, but we are not too close to Thame school right now. We are just shooting far from Thame school, and it's really foggy, and I hope we will be going there, and we'll be clicking from there as well, and we'll be showing you the view of Thame school as well, the effect that Jesus does have occurred. You can see those small houses everywhere. It's been damaged severely, and nothing has been left. Everything has been turned into dust and rubble. Some people have died, and some have lost their homes. Now we'll be taking you to Thame school after a while.
यो चाहिँ हाम्रो पालहरू हो। यहाँ हाम्रो भूकम्पले दुईटा घर ध्वस्तै पार्यो। नेपालीमा अनि दुईटा भवन मध्ये सबै ध्वस्त भयो, अनि एउटा चाहिँ दुईटा भवन चाहिँ यसको आंशिक रूपमा क्षति भयो, अनि केटाकेटी पढाउनको लागि हामीले यो पालहरू जम्मा गरेर पालभित्र केटाकेटीहरू पढाउँदैछ, र हाम्रो अरू धेरै जीर्णोद्धार गर्न बाँकी छ। अब अरू राष्ट्रहरूले चाहिँ यो बिल्डिङको लागि चाहिँ नेपालीको सहयोगको अपेक्षा हामीले राखेका छौँ, अनि हामी अहिले अस्थायी टोयलेट पनि कतिवटा बनाउँदैछौँ। टोयलेट पनि बनाइदियो, अनि अरू शैक्षिक हिसाबमा अहिले राम्रै छ। हामीले पालमा भए पनि टाँगेर बनाइराखेका छौँ। अरू केटाकेटीहरूले कम्पनी प्रशिक्षित विद्यार्थीहरू पनि अब चाहिँ अब 2 महिना भइसक्यो, अब चाहिँ अलि राम्रो हुँदैछ। हो यसमा चाहिँ हामी कक्षा 3 को विद्यार्थीहरूलाई चाहिँ हाम्रो मिसले पढाउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। यस्तैमा पालमा बसेर हामी पढाउँदैछौँ। अब हामीले अहिलेसम्म व्हाइट बोर्ड प्रयोग गर्दैछौँ। यो पनि यसको पनि अब फेर्नुपर्ने अवस्थाहरू भएको छ। व्हाइट बोर्डलाई काठमाडौँबाट चाहिँ ल्याउने अब अरू यो हिमालयन ट्रस्टले दिएको हो हामीलाई।
अनि अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ कुन कुन फाउन्डेसन र अर्गनाइजेसनले स्कुललाई सहयोग पुर्याइरहेछ?
अहिले अस्थायी रूपमा सञ्चालनको लागि चाहिँ हिमालयन ट्रस्टले रकम 4 लाख जति उपलब्ध गराएको छ।
हजुर।
अनि बफर जुनबाट पनि 4 लाख जति यो छात्र निवासको लागि
हजुर
हामीले चाहिँ निवेदन दिएका छौँ। सकभर यो पनि छिटै हामीलाई उपलब्ध गराउँछ होला।
हजुर।
अरू चाहिँ स्कुल बनाउने कुरा, स्थायी रूपमा स्कुल बनाउने कुराहरू चाहिँ अब हिमालयन ट्रस्ट, अब आपा फाउन्डेसन आदिसँग हामीले आशा गरिराखेका छौँ।
हजुर। अनि अब यो भूकम्पले गर्दा स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई यता आउन चाहिँ बाटोले गाह्रो छ कि आउन सक्छ अलि?
ठिक छ अहिले त।
हजुर।
भूकम्पले गर्दा बाटो
हजुर। भन्नुहोस् है, तपाईँ चाहिँ कता हुनुहुन्थ्यो? भूकम्प
जाने टाइममा नाम्ची बजारको एउटा चियाको अचानक एकदम जोडले भइदियो। अनि सबैले भूकम्प आयो भन्दै हामी 3-4 जना साथीहरू हात तेमालो गरेर चाहिँ त्यो जग्गामा बस्यौँ। धेरै घरहरू भत्किएको आवाजहरूले गर्दा 1-2 महिनासम्म यो भित्रको कम्पाउन्ड जस्तो भित्र नगए पनि भित्र गएको जस्तो भयो। त्यही होस्, नाम्चे बजारमा नाम्चेमा अरू ठाउँभन्दा थोरै।
तपाईँको आफन्तलाई के क्षति भयो? कति
भएन। मेरो विशेष पनि ड्राइभर छ।
हजुर।
अनि उनीहरू चाहिँ एउटा कुनामा बसेर बाहिर निस्केको भए उनीहरूको टाउको फुट्ने दशा भएर अनि कुनामा बसेर भूकम्प गइसकेपछि मात्रै।
अनि तपाईँको अब यो भूकम्प गएपछि अब स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई यो रिलिफ हुन्छ नि, स्टुडेन्ट रिलिफ गराउनलाई अब हुन्छ नि स्टुडेन्टहरू नतर्सियोस् भनेर केही यहाँ चाहिँ एक्टिभिटी भइरहेछ कि?
एक्टिभिटी भयो। यो रेड नेपाल र हिमालयन ट्रस्टको यो हिमालयन ट्रस्ट पनि होइन, शिक्षा शाखाको एकजना प्रतिनिधि आएर सबै टिम चाहिँ यो हरेक स्कुलको नाम्चे, पाङबसे, पोस्टे, थामेको अन्जुङ नदीमा एउटा भूकम्पबाट चाहिँ
celebrated here, and inside the tent they are enchanting and they're praying for the people who have lost their lives.
गरेको यिनीहरू
Kural dona, kural.